Hi guys and welcome to today's vlog. Today's Wednesday the 14th of August. As you can see by today's title, tonight I'm attending the press night of Grease the Musical at Birmingham Hippodrome, which again, I'm so excited for. Also, Peter Andre's in it, which is just like really iconic. I've never seen Peter Andre like live before. Also, you mean, come on, everybody loves Peter Andre. It's true. It's currently 4 o'clock. I'm meeting my friend at 5 o'clock, so I have an hour to kill, but it's good because I'm gonna go to Home Sense or TK Maxx and see if they've got any Halloween things, and then I'm gonna slowly walk up to meet my friend, go for some dinner, and then go and see the show. And yes, I'm pretty excited. Hi guys, so update time. I'm now joined by my lovely friend, Sarah. Say hello.
Hi.
So we've just had food, which was really nice. And now we're off to go and see Grease, the musical. Have you seen it before?
I've never seen it, I can't wait.
Have you ever seen the film?
I love the film.
Okay, so quick questions. Favourite Grease song?
You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Honey.
Favourite Grease character?
Rizzo.
Last but not least, would you rather be a pink lady or a T-bird?
A pink lady.
Me too.
Thank you, babe.
Hi guys and welcome to the second part of this vlog review. So if you follow me on social media, you'd have seen that last night I was at Birmingham Hippodrome attending Grease the Musical, and oh my gosh, it was incredible. Okay, I'm always honest with my reviews, and if I didn't like something I would tell you. If I love something I'm going to tell you. Before I went to see this show, I just had this kind of feeling that because Grease the Musical is so well known, like everybody knows the music, they know the songs, they love the characters, I felt like the production could have easily have been really low scaled and people would still love it. So I kind of went in thinking it was going to be quite a low production of the musical. How wrong was I? So as you saw, I invited my friend Sarah and we both had the most amazing time ever from start to finish. The show started and literally within the first 30 seconds, we both looked at each other and we're just like, what the heck? The stage setting was incredible. As I've said in the past 12 to 18 months, I feel like the shows that I've seen, the sets have been as good as you would see on Broadway, on the West End. And in the past, like 3, 4, 5 years ago, I remember when I go and see like a touring musical, the stages would still be amazing, but they would definitely feel like much smaller. And I guess it's because they need to move around from city to city, so it's just much easier to move. Whereas the past like 12 to 18 months, I feel like that's been like shoved aside and the sets are even bigger than before. They are definitely as good as the West End and Broadway. And last night's was probably my favourite set I've ever seen. That was the staging. Then, obviously, the cast come on and we were totally blown away by the talent. Like, super duper next level talent. The singing, the acting, the dancing. Literally at the end of every song, we would clap and me and my friend would just look at each other and be like, oh my gosh, she's got an amazing voice. He's got an amazing voice. Like every single song. What I love about Grease the Musical is similar to the Girls musical, the Calendar Girls, which I saw a couple of months ago. They really, it's not like the film, so in the musical they really dive more into a lot of the characters, and a lot of the characters have solo songs, which I personally love because Grease the film is amazing. We've all seen it like hundreds of times, but I feel like there's so many characters on there that you don't really get a background to, like, so like characters out the film like Jen and Marty, they are like big characters in Grease, but I feel like you don't kind of like get to know them more than you should. Whereas in the musical, they have their own songs, you learn a lot more about them, and it's just interesting to watch, and I just love that. I love it when musicals dive more into each individual character and not just focus on like the 2 or 3 or like a group of main characters, but like allow the wider cast to shine, which is always special. And let's face it, there's so much talent in this show, it would be a shame, it would be horrendous if they didn't allow them to have their own songs. I can't stop there with the review without mentioning the fact that the one and only Peter Andre was in the cast. He actually played Teen Angel, so his part where he sings the song to Frenchie, the school dropout. And when he came on stage, the whole audience literally erupted, and it turned into like this full-on concert vibe. And I feel like Peter Andre is such a gem here in the UK. Like, a lot of people like him. He's a cool guy. So to see him on stage singing was really cool. Highlight of the show, I can't say one highlight of the show. However, if you are going, be sure to stick around to the right at the end where they do a Grease medley, and literally everyone gets up out their seats and dances and sings, and you can get your phones out, take photos, videos, and it's just a real fun, feel-good moment. At the end of the day, that is what musicals are all about. And yes, we left on such a high. I'm gonna give this production of Grease a whopping 5 stars, and I feel like it's in the top 5 of my favourite musicals now. As I say, I was blown away by the staging, I was blown away by the cast and the talent that there is. One more thing about the staging I absolutely loved, usually the orchestra sit in the orchestra pit, I'm sure that's what it's called, so you can't usually see them, and I feel like they're such a big part of the show, because without the music you wouldn't have a musical. So the fact that that orchestra and the band were on stage and they're just kind of like set in the back on stage, you can fully see them the whole time, was another really cool concept and touch that I just really enjoy, because they're as much as part of the show as the actresses, the actors. So yeah, that was just a really cool design. I'm gonna leave a link in the down bar below so you can buy tickets to the Birmingham show. Also link to the main tour website so you can go and see if it's visiting your city. If you have tickets already, you are in for an absolute treat. And if you haven't got tickets already, don't miss out. Once again, I just want to say a huge thank you to Birmingham Hippodrome. As always, from me to you, I am hugely grateful. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will speak to you guys real soon.